Hello everybody, my name is Bipin Bhaskar Nair. Today I am going to teach an innovative method of finding the square of any 3-digit number. This technique is called the inverted pyramid technique. Before we start with the inverted pyramid technique, I would like to share with you some interesting fact. Kindly observe the pattern over here. I have considered the squares of some 2-digit numbers, squares of some 3-digit numbers, and squares of some 4-digit numbers. If you observe the pattern over here, the square of a 2-digit number will have minimum of 3 place values to a maximum of 4 place values. In case of the square of a 3-digit number, will have a minimum of 5 place values to a maximum of 6 place values. In the square of a 4-digit number, will have a minimum of 7 place values to a maximum of 8 place values. So I request you to by heart this concept, because the inverted pyramid technique is entirely based on this philosophy. So I repeat once again, the square of a 2-digit number will have a minimum of 3 place values to a maximum of 4 place values. The square of a 3-digit number will have a minimum of 5 place values to a maximum of 6 place values. The square of a 4-digit number will have a minimum of 7 place values to a maximum of 8 place values. So this is how the inverted pyramid will look like. For 2-digit numbers, we have the inverted pyramid like this. You can see over here in the first row we have 4 boxes, because maximum number of places for the square of a 2-digit number is 4. In case of a 3-digit number, we have the inverted pyramid in this fashion, because for a 3-digit number, the square will have maximum of 6 place values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. For a 4-digit number, the inverted pyramid will look like this, with 8 boxes in the top row, because the square of a 4-digit number will have a maximum of 8 place values. In this video, we will be considering the method of finding the square of a 3-digit number using the inverted pyramid technique. The procedure to find the square of a 2-digit number and that of a 4-digit number will be considered in 2 separate videos. And after the set of all these 3 videos are done, later on I will be explaining how this inverted pyramid technique can be expanded to find the square of, let's say, 5-digit number, 6-digit number, 7-digit number, and so on, in the form of a general algorithm. So over here, as an example, I have taken 876. So we are interested to find the square of 876. To start with, write 876 over here and draw the inverted pyramid below it. The first row should have 6 boxes. Below it, the second row, it should have 4, and then below it, in the third row, it should have 2. You have to learn this pattern. Now, the first step, take the first digit, that is the leftmost digit, square it. So over here we have 8. 8 square is 64. Write the answer in the left 2 boxes of the first row. In the second step, consider the rightmost digit or the last digit. Over here is 6. Square it. The square of 6 is 36. Write the result in the last 2 boxes of the first row. I hope these 2 steps are clear. Now in the third step, consider the first and the second digits. You have to multiply them and you have to double the result. So we have 8 and 7 over here. So 8 sevens are 56. Now double the result. So 56 into 2 will be 112. However, if you remember the pattern, we had only 2 boxes over here, but the result requires 3 boxes. So in order to accommodate the extra digit, draw an additional box to the left and write 112 in the second row. Now in this fourth step, consider the second and the last digit. Multiply them and double the result. Over here we have 7 and 6. So take the product, 7 6 are 42. Double the result. So 42 into 2 will be 84. The result is 2 digit and we have 2 spaces of here. So write the result in the last two boxes of second row. So step 3 and step 4 considers the second row. Step 1 and step 2 considers the first row. I hope it's clear till now. In the fifth step, you have to consider all the 3 digits. And over here, we'll be using a formula. The formula is you have to multiply 2 with the product of the first and the last digit and add it to the square of the middle digit. I will repeat the formula once again. Multiply 2 with the product of the first and the last digit and add the result to the square of the middle digit. So the first and the last digit are 8 and 6 respectively. Multiply them. 8 6 are 48. Add the result to 2. Then take the middle digit. We have 7 over here. Square it. We have 49. Add the results together. We get 145. However, in the last row we had only 2 boxes, but the result requires 3 place values. So draw an additional box to the left in the third row and write 145 over here. In the final step, we have to add the numbers in the boxes vertically from top down, starting from the last column. Over here we have only 6, so bring down 6. Now come to the column to the left. Over here we have 3 and 4. So add 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 will be 7. Now come to the column to the left. Over here we have 8 and 5. Add them. 8 plus 5 we have 13. 1 carry over. Now come to the column to the left. We already have 1 carry over here. 1 plus 2 3. 3 plus 4 7. Now come to the column to the left. Over here we have 4, 1 and 1. Add the 3 of them. 4 plus 1 5. 5 plus 1 6. Now come to the column to the extreme left. Over here we have 6 and 1. Add them. We have 7. So the total result is 7 6 7 3 7 6. So the square of 8 7 6 is 7 6 7 3 7 6. Now let's check the result with the help of a calculator. Now let's cross check the result with the help of a calculator. So we have 876 into 876 and the result is 767376 767376. So you can see we got correct answer. Now let's try some practice questions. So as a practice question we have over here 579 and we are required to find the square of 579. So to begin with, write 579 and after you have written 579 over here, draw the inverse pyramid as shown. The first row should have 6 boxes, second row should have 4 boxes and third row should have 2 boxes. First, consider only the leftmost digit, which is 5. Take the square. Square of 5 is 25. Write 25 in the left 2 boxes of the first row. Then consider the last digit. Over here it's 9. Take the square of 9. It's 81. Write the result in the last 2 boxes of the first row. Now consider the first and the second digit. Multiply them. We have 35. Double the result. 35 into 2 we have 70. Write the result in the left 2 boxes of second row. Now take the second and the last digit. We have 7 and 9. Multiply them. We have 63. Double the result. It's 123. The result has 3 places. However, we have only 2 boxes. So let's draw 3 boxes below it and leave these 2 boxes and draw 3 boxes at the bottom, and to accommodate the additional 2 boxes, draw a 4th row with 2 boxes over there. So the result of this calculation was 7 9s are 63, and 63 into 2 we have 126, right? 126. Now proceeding for the last step, take all the 3 digits, multiply the first and the last digit, and multiply that result with 2. We have 5 9s are 45, 45 2s are 90. Then square the middle digit. We have over here 7. The square of 7 is 49. Add them. We have 139, and write the result in the bottommost row. However, the result has 3 place values, but we have only 2 boxes. So draw an additional box to the left. Always remember, whenever we need an additional box, is always drawn towards the left, and the result over here is 139 will be written in its respective boxes. Now we can add the digits vertically from top to bottom, starting from the last column. Over here we have just 1, so bring down 1. Next we have 8 and 6. 8 plus 6, 14. 4 over here, 1 as a carryover. Now over here we have 1, 2 and 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 1 carryover here. We have 1, 1 and 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Next we have 5, 7 and 1. We have 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 7, 13. 3 over here, 1 carryover. 2 plus 1, 3. And the result is 3, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. Therefore, the square of 579 using the inverted pyramid technique is 3, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. Now let's check the result with the help of the calculator. Now let's cross check the result with the help of a calculator. So finding the square of 579 into 579, the result is 335241. We got the result 335241. That means the square of 579 that was determined using the inverted pyramid technique was correct. Now let's try another example question. Now let's find the square of 392 using the inverted pyramid technique. First write 392, then draw the inverted pyramid over here like this, with 6 boxes at the top, 4 boxes in the second row, and 2 boxes in the bottom row. Step 1, take the first digit and square it. The square of 3 is 9. However, we need 2 place values, so write 9 as 09. Now consider the last digit. We have 2. The square of 2 is 4. However, we need 2 place values, so write 4 as 04. Now consider the first and the second digit. Multiply them. 3 9s are 27. Double the result. Double of 27 is 54. Now consider the middle and the last digit. We have 9 and 2. Multiply them. 9 2s are 18. Double the result. 18 doubled will be 36. Now consider all the 3 digits. Multiply 2 with the product of the first and the last digit. The product of the first and last digit is 3 2s are 6. Multiply that with 2. We have 12. Now square the middle digit. We have 9 over here. The square of 9 is 81. Right, 81. Add the results. We will have 93. Since it is 2 place, we have sufficient box. So the result 93 will be written in the third row. And in the final step, add from vertically from top to bottom, starting from the last column. Over here we have just 4. Bring down 4. 0 plus 6, 6. 3 plus 3, 6. 9 plus 4, 13. Right, 3, put 1 carryover. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 1 carryover. 0 plus 1, 1. The result is 153664. So just a minute. Yeah, So the result of 392 squared using inverted pyramid technique is just a minute. Yeah. So the result of 392 squared using inverted pyramid technique is 153,664. Now let's cross check the result with the help of a calculator. Now let's cross check the result with the help of a calculator. So we want to find the square of 392. 392 into 392, and the result is 153,664. The result is 153,664. So the square of 392 that was determined using the inverted pyramid technique came out to be correct. Now let's try one more question. Now let's find the square of 159. To begin with, write 159 over here and draw the inverted pyramid as shown like this, with 4 boxes at the top in the first row. 6 boxes. 6 boxes in the first row, 4 boxes in the second row, and 2 boxes in the third row. So our question is 159. Take the first digit, square it. The square of 1 is 1, but we need a 2-digit number, so write it as 01. Now take the last digit, we have 9. Take the square of 9, 81. Write the result in the last 2 boxes of the first row. Now take the first 2 numbers, we have 1 and 5. Take the product, 1 5 is a 5, double it. Double of 5 will be 10. Write the result in the left 2 boxes of the second row. Now take the second and the third digits, 5 and 9. Take the product, 5 9s are 45. Double the result. The double of 45 is 90. Write 90 in the last 2 boxes of second row. Now take all the 3 digits. Multiply 2 with the product of first and last digit. The product of the first and the last digit is 1 9s are 9. Multiply with 2. 9 2s are 18. Now take the middle digit, square it. The square of 5 is 25. Add them. We get 8 plus 5, 13. 3, 1 carry over, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. The result is 43. Write the result in the last row. Now in the final step, add the numbers, starting from the last column, vertically top down. Over here we have just 1, so bring 1 down. We have 8 plus 0, sum of 8 and 0 is 8. Over here we have 9 and 3, 9 plus 3, 12. 1 carry over. 4 plus 0 plus 1, 5. 1 plus 1, 2. Simply bring down 0, but we know that if any number has a 0 without any decimal place to its left part, we simply avoid it. So the result is 25281. Therefore the square of 159 determined using inverted pyramid technique is 25281. Now let's cross check the result with the help of a calculator. So let's check the square of 159 with the help of a calculator. 159 into 159, 159 into 159. Yeah, the result is 25281, and the result that we got was 25281. This implies the square of 159 that was determined using inverted pyramid technique is correct. Let's try one last question before winding up the section. This time let's take a bit complicated number, 928. So we have to find the square of 928 using inverted pyramid technique. So write 928. Draw the inverted pyramid with 6 boxes at the top. In the first row, 4 boxes in the second row, 2 boxes in the last row. Take the first digit, 9. The square of 9 is 81. Write the result in the left two boxes of the first row. Now take the last digit 8, square it, 64. Write the result in the last two boxes of the first row. Now take the first and the second digit. We have 9 and 2. Multiply them. 9 2s are 18. Double the result, 36. Write the result in the left two boxes of the second row. Now take the second and the last digit. 2 and 8. Multiply them, 16. Double the result, 32. Write the result in the last two boxes of the second row. Now take all the three digits. Multiply 2 with the product of the first and the last digit. So over here we have 9 and 8. The product of 9 and 8 is 72. Multiply 72 with 2. We have 144. Now take the square of the middle digit. 2 square is 4. Add the both numbers. So we have 148. But we have only two boxes. So to accommodate the third number, draw an additional box to the left and write the result 148. In the final step, add the numbers. The extreme last column we have just 4, so bring 4 down. We have 6 and 2 over here. 6 plus 2 is 8. Over here we have 3 and 8. 3 plus 8 11. 1 carryover. 6 plus 1 7. 7 plus 4 11. 1 carryover. 1 plus 1 2. 2 plus 3 5. 5 plus 1 6. 8. Bring it down. So the square of 928 determined using the inverted pyramid technique is 861,184. Now let's cross check the result with the help of a calculator. Now let's check the square of 928 with the help of a calculator. 928 into 928, we have 861184, and the answer that we got was 861184. This implies the square of 928 that was determined using inverted pyramid technique is correct. So from the various sample questions that we tried, it's clear now. You can easily find the square of any type of 3-digit numbers using the inverted pyramid technique. I would suggest you practice with more such questions. Let it be easy questions or the tough questions. In the beginning you might take a little time, but once you get the hang of it, you will be able to find the square of any 3-digit number in less than a minute. It all depends on how strong your multiplication tables are and how quickly you are able to add the results. Otherwise, this technique does not take too much time. 1 or 1.5 minutes should be sufficient to calculate the square of a 3-digit number using this inverted pyramid technique. I would like to hear your feedback and valuable criticism. Any difficulties in using the formula or any other suggestions that you would like to share with me, can drop it in the comment. If you want to reach me out to discuss further, or any other academic support that you need, or any other research related doubts, you can contact me in the following handles. If you find my formula useful, there are more formulas that are uploaded by me in my YouTube channel. Can subscribe, and I hope that this formula will prove to be quite useful in the various competitive examinations and your homework. Thank you and have a great day.